Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Soulless. Absolutely terrible day in college football. It's been real bad. Ohio State and West Virginia. Not that I really deserved the cover in Ohio State, but still we had it with like a minute left. And then West Virginia, what the hell even was that? But even if I hit those two games, I'm still having a bad day. It's been absolutely dreadful. I'm trying to put it to the side and not let it bother me, but it sucks. I lost a lot of money today. I'm sure some of you that follow me did too. Really sucks. But let's talk NFL. I got a Cowboys game here. Cowboys versus Bears. Let's go.
Welcome to the Soulless. The Soulless. Soulless. Hey, get the Soulless.
All right, Chicago on the road in Dallas. The line is Cowboys -9.5. Early public's kind of even in this one. This is as of Tuesday morning. Check out how the action's been coming in all week, though. Public is now on Chicago with a ton of sharp money on the Cowboys, and the books react to it. We're now looking at Dallas -10 as a Saturday night. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be Dallas -9.61. So that really doesn't give us much of a lean at all. That's exactly where the books have it. So let's break down this matchup, and we'll start with the Dallas offense. Obviously, Dak Prescott back at quarterback. Came back last week, and he looked okay. Definitely some bad moments, but there were some good ones too. Most importantly, Dallas came away with the win against Detroit. Analytically, the Cowboys offense with Dak returned to the lineup actually looked pretty similar to the previous 3 weeks with Cooper Rush at quarterback. Obviously, we know Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Cooper Rush. We're not crazy. So I expect those numbers to start going up. And at home against the Chicago Bears defense is the perfect spot for a welcome back party for Dak Prescott. I will say, though, the Bears defense a little tough to get a read on, though. Keep in mind, the Bears have played 3 of their 7 games in the heavy rain. So, for example, the Bears' pass defense is 12th in the NFL in DVOA. Is Chicago's pass defense really that good, or is it just because they played 3 games and 2 of them were in torrential rain? The other one was nasty as well. You got to think a lot of teams would have really good defensive numbers against the pass if they got to play 3 of their 7 games in torrential rain. But you can say the same thing about the Bears' passing offense as well. I mean, they're 31st in pass offense DVOA. Are they really that bad? I mean, think of how some teams' passing numbers would look if you took them like out of the dome and made them play almost half of their games in the pouring rain this year. I'm sure a lot of teams would have awful passing numbers. That one's a little more of a weird example, though, because one, I don't think Chicago's passing offense is any good. And 2, actually 3 of Justin Fields' best games throwing the ball were the 3 games in the rain. Someone makes sense of that. But I kind of just flipped there. I was talking about the Bears defense. So in conclusion on that, I don't think there's any way that they're going to stop Dallas from scoring here. Like I said, perfect spot for Dak. Even without Ezekiel Elliott in the lineup, we all know Tony Pollard can play. I think this Cowboys offense is going to roll here. Now, the Cowboys on defense, we all know the story. This is the 2nd best defense overall, analytically, second only to the Bills. 1st in pass defense overall, and 1st in adjusted sack rate. That brings me to the biggest mismatch I think I've ever seen analytically in an NFL game. Check this out. I'm looking at my phone because I don't want to mess these numbers up. This is crazy. So the Cowboys are 1st in adjusted sack rate, like I said, by a lot too. They're at 11.2%. Next closest is Tampa Bay at 9.4%. So this is the best pass rush in the NFL by a good margin. Let's take a look at the offensive line numbers and see how the Bears match up. These are the worst adjusted sack rates in the NFL. Essentially, these would be the worst pass protections in the league. Number 29, Washington's at 9.2%. Giants, 9.6%. They're 30th. 31st, Falcons, 9.9%. 32nd, you guessed it, the Bears at 15.9%. Chicago is nearly double the adjusted sack rate of the 2nd worst offensive line. So you got the best pass rush in the NFL by far, analytically, against the worst pass protection in the NFL by 50 miles in the Bears. I don't know if I've ever seen such a dramatic mismatch. Sure, the Cowboys defense has struggled against the run. They just signed Hankins, which should help, but that's not like a game-changing signing. And the Bears love to run the ball. So are the Bears going to be able to move the chains here and there in the run game? Sure, but I just really can't see this team converting on passing downs. I know they look great on Monday night. I really can't see it in this matchup. I could see the Bears getting an early score here, which is why I'm not touching Dallas first half, but on the full game eventually, I think Dallas is going to control 95% of this game. Give me the Cowboys -10. It's a big number, but I'm laying it. Dak Prescott coming out welcome home party. Let's go Cowboys. I'm laying the 10. If anything changes, I'll let you know on Twitter, so give me a follow there if you're interested. Also, if you want the final tickets that I do, which admittedly I've had a rough October. They've been bad. But if you're interested, it's the bet of the day, parlays of the day, top 7 bets, underdogs of the day, that kind of stuff. Head over to KyleKirms.com or download the Sauce Network app. NFL Week 8, we need a good one here, please. I've been saying it for most of this month. I haven't had a good week since like early October. Let's please have a good Sunday. Hit me up on Twitter if you need anything.